Hey guys, welcome to Hope from Ohio. It's me and Garner in studio tonight. We're going to share this out. Just give us a second. So what's going on, buddy?
Not much. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Friday night, Hope from Ohio. Sitting in the studio is James Payne and Garner.
Yeah, buddy. It's a little different tonight. It's just going to be me and Garner in studio. We're going to talk about some events that happened this weekend that just passed.
Some road trips that we did.
And so I'm just going to share this out real quick, and then, hey, Carl, how are you? I think we're going to call somebody tonight, too.
That'll work. Let me go ahead and mute that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright guys, Hope from Ohio is a faith-based multimedia platform that provides information, resources to help strengthen and guide individuals, families, organizations who may be experiencing any affliction in life. We do this by offering our own experiences, strength, and knowledge, and that of our weekly guests. It is Hope from Ohio's mission to maintain these services designed to connect anyone suffering from any mental illness or a substance use disorder for real-time solutions for personal recovery. Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Psalm 62 verses 5 and 6, read out of the English Standard Version. For God alone, O my soul, wait in silence. For my hope is from Him. He only is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken. Hey, remember guys, anything discussed here on Hope from Ohio has no direct reflection on KRMAradio.com or any other organizations represented here. How about you start some Tilo off?
Alright guys, we'll be right back.
Dear Ohio, and open letter from Tilo.
Carl Pulley.
Every day I wake up and check the Facebook feed. What do I see? Akron 200 OD'd. Cincinnati had 60 and 48. That's ours. With 1,000 under 2 months, there can't be any more debate. What's more important? I don't think they care. Pump the drugs in and lower the property values, I swear. And I don't mean to be a conspiracy theorist, so explain it to me. Nobody wants to build rehabs. That's crazy to me. As a community, we try to do the best we can, but insurance wants us to argue Narcan versus EpiPens. And where does it end? Well, that all depends on what you would consider as our best defense.
Hey, what's
People
up, Pastor
say let
Baker?
them kill themselves or lock them up. What am I supposed to say? There isn't enough prisons for us to make this go away. And that's not rehab, so who are we kidding? We just keep the suffering in exchange to living. While fentanyl keeps moving on a slow kill. From Cincinnati to Mansfield and up to Monroeville. I feel where I'm worn, it's a battle scene. As though there's people who will tell me the addicts will never get clean. When I'm supposed to be here talking hope, not trying to throw the fault. So allow me to bring this negativity to a halt and just breathe. Give me a second, I just need to remember I need to breathe. Controlled breath. Though death is at our doorstep, those against our positive community have yet to see our force yet. With love we can overcome, and that's what I believe. That's why I feel Ohio has got to take the lead. 1.3 million in Cleveland, all in peace. Imagine if we had that daily throughout all our streets. From Toledo to Chillicothe, Columbus to Lorraine. Each one reach one, we can all be the change. Refuse to be more the same. Refuse to back down. Refuse to wait for someone else to do it as you watch from the background. And if you're afraid, just look at those around you. That's community. Let it surround you. We will march forward and reclaim our future. Come away from the drugs, the gangs, and get off the computer. get off the couch and stop looking away. My dear Ohio, we stand united to take you back today. Listen, they're dying all over the place, and rehab's on an option if they don't have the space. And if the schools have pills, I can't say they're safe. And how can somebody ask for help if they're afraid of the hate? And how can parents see the problem if they refuse to ask? And how can our children see the real if we wear a mask? And how can we pull together if we prefer the division? And how can we be closed-minded? Would it hurt to listen? And how can we help? How are you in pain? How can we trust insurance if they play these games? And how can we build if we allow it all to burn? And if we refuse to understand, then how can we learn? And if we don't come together, how will we survive? And if we just let them die, how can we call ourselves alive? Why can't we love and let be loved? Why can't we be vulnerable? Do we have to be so tough? What happens when the car fentanyl raises the death toll throughout the states? Who will be there to help dig the graves? Ohio, I love you from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, bro, we're going to do a show there on Friday night.
And we have to play a part. And if we're in this together, I promise we will have the strength to succeed. The land of presidents, Ohio.
We were born to lead.
With all the love in the world for the heart. The heart state. The state made out of a heart, man. It looks like a heart. So with all the love in the world.
Tilo.
Tilo.
Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said, it's me and Gardner in studio tonight. I don't know how long the show is going to be tonight, but we're going to discuss some things coming up. Some events that happened over the weekend. And we'll probably hear from a couple people. I'll give them the cue when to call. But welcome home, Garner.
Thank you. Same to you, brother.
Where were you at this weekend?
I went to Fort Hood, Texas to see my son before he leaves for Korea.
Nice.
Got to see the grandbaby. It was a really good time. Really good time.
That's what's up. Is that your first time to Texas?
No, but it was the first time for my grandbabies, Christopher and Sandra, to fly out, be on a plane. So it was pretty cool.
That's awesome, man.
We went to, they had the cherry blossom up this weekend. And,
I wasn't around for it.
Well, I haven't went in probably 4 or 5 years, but Cassandra and the kids usually go because the kids ride free usually. But since we was down there, we found one that was called the Chicken Fest.
Barberton used to do one of those.
But this one was just like the cherry blossom, and it was awesome, dude. It was really, really awesome. Kids enjoyed it. So it was good stuff. Where did you just get back from?
Me and the family took a trip down to Jasper, Tennessee to meet up with James Matthews, aka Sober
Savage.
He was about 2 weeks out on his bicycle ride at that point. And me and the family went down to fellowship with him and, encourage him and lift him up. There's a couple big firsts. First for our family to be to Tennessee. Our little co-pilot Haley had her boyfriend with her for the weekend.
Yeah, I seen that.
They went horseback riding and made trail signs, and it was just a good time. We met up with Aaron and James Quinlan down there.
Nice. You guys were at their farm?
No, it wasn't their farm. It was a friend of theirs farm that was just a beautiful place. So we all got together and fellowshiped. But just like everything else, it's the meeting after the meetings that's where it's at. We drove down all night long and got there early, so everybody was tired, even though they slept in the car. That being said, we invited James and Aaron back to our hotel room, and we had adjoining rooms, and we put all the kids in one room, and the adults sat down and talked.
Yes, I've seen the pictures of that. So
yeah, that, you know, it's always a good day when you can talk about God and just be yourself.
amen.
So it was a real humbling experience, and you know, I'm grateful that I was able to experience that today. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I had talked to James, and it had been over a year since we had seen him. I had seen him.
I'd have loved to have been off to go with you, but
Yeah, we're gonna reach out to James and Aaron here in just a little while. I don't know what James has going on. He's in a
he's
different.
probably working on his truck.
Wrong James.
Okay. Killing me.
He might be working on his bike. He's had some issues with his bike this week. You know, Thursday he had to get 3 spokes replaced
I've seen that.
last Thursday. And then after taking off Monday, like 5 more spokes and his rim was bent. So he had to go to he had somebody pick him up, drive him to the bike shop to get his rim fixed. Shout out to everybody that just took it upon yourselves to donate to him to make that happen.
Amen.
So you guys, my heart is grateful, for real.
Now, last check, he is in Chicago, well, Illinois.
Yes, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
I think he posted this morning that he was in Illinois.
James Matthews, where are you currently at? He's in Oakville, Illinois.
Oakville. Never heard of it.
Kawa, Okawville. And to put that into the scheme, I don't know where it's at. I haven't pulled it up yet.
Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you go ahead and explain to everyone what James is doing?
Oh, yeah. This is his last night in Illinois. Tomorrow he'll be setting off for St. Charles, Missouri. So James is doing a ride to raise awareness for substance use disorder, substance use disorder, and mental health. And this is Ride for Recovery Volume 4. I'm pretty sure this is his last ride. He does want to hit Alaska yet, but he might, you know, maybe he'll just go past Seattle and go straight to Alaska. So James did kickstand up from Key Largo, Florida, and he's heading to Seattle, Washington. It's 53 days. That's 53 waypoints, 3,974 miles on a bicycle. Tuna pouches, water, you know, just living off the land. When we've seen him, he looked rough. He was sunburned enough that his lips were cracked and peeling, not past the point of just being dry.
Right.
You know, you can tell that he's lost some weight. But
He didn't lose much.
Yeah. He starts out, you know, on the heavier side and muscle-wise.
Right.
He just loses it.
Now, not only is he riding, certain towns that he's going into, he's stopping into some of these rehabs and sharing his story with people that is in there, and, you know, seeing who he can touch and what he can do. So he is an amazing, amazing gentleman.
He posted something the other day. The Trek bike now has, this brand new Trek bike has over 1,100 miles on it already.
Wow.
Yeah. His bicycle ride's like 7 weeks and some change long. And Monday will be the start of week 4, week 3. Yeah. Month out. He stopped at, where did he stop at? What was the name of that facility? He stopped.
The one that had 130 men?
Yeah. I'm trying to get the name of it. I don't know the name of it, but he stopped and it's Center Point Recovery Center in Puttock, Kentucky. 130 men he got to share a story in front of.
That's awesome.
He's an inspiration. That's all I can say. Like I get choked up over it because he's got such a good heart and he's doing this for all the right reasons that just grateful. Seriously.
So check this out. Let me explain another thing to you guys. When we're driving down the road in our cars with the air conditioning and the fresh, cold coffees and all that, listening to the radio, that's how most of us think and keep our minds together. When James is riding his bike, doing these trips, he has no radio, no one to talk to, doesn't have a cell phone, I don't think, right?
He's got a cell phone. It's in airplane mode. He has to keep it on him in case he runs into any issues.
Gotcha.
But he's not doing it with any music. Just him and God and the bike and people he sees along the way. Just that whole... You want to get in touch with God, that's a way to get in touch with God.
I'm telling you, man.
This guy, he has no formal training either. Let me just put that out. His first ride was from Florida to Philly.
Yep.
His second ride was from First ride Florida to Philly. Second ride Norwalk, Ohio to Bangor, Maine. Back down through West Virginia. The third ride was from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Los Angeles, California. And like I said, he's got no formal training. And he just does it to raise awareness. So you guys, if you're on Facebook, go look for James Matthews. Go to Garner's list or my list. Find him as a friend.
Amen.
Open him up in Messenger. If you feel like it, he could use a blessing. It'll help continue his ride, whether it be for a tire or food in his belly. I'm not saying that he's asking for it because he's never once asked for a dime. But if you find it in your heart and you want to help this man, please do.
I remember last year on his run last year, he got a flat tire. This is kind of a funny story. So I sent him money over Messenger and wasn't thinking. At the time, I used a friend of mine's card to do it. Because my check wasn't hitting the bank quick enough. So I went to pay a bill this year, and I paid the bill. It was like, I think like $150, $175. So when I paid the bill, it didn't come out of my account. It come out of my friend's account. And I'm like, how did your information get on my phone? She goes, remember last year when James got a flat tire and we sent him money? I said, yeah. She goes, we never took it off of there. So I might have spent a little bit more money than you think. I mean, she got it back, but it was crazy.
It was an honor to So I'm not saying it to toot our own horns, but Hope from Ohio was able to put him up in a room for a night.
Amen.
Just gave him a day of relaxation,
Neat.
start to finish, like just somewhere to get his mind right. You know, in those 53 waypoints, he didn't have any rest days scheduled. He didn't schedule any. But he got one in, so that's super cool. You know, the news has been following him out there, and man, I just can't say enough. And I got a splinter. That hurts.
So how did you do at chicken chasing this weekend?
Hey, I did good. We don't want to talk about that.
I give a shout out to Akron Bible Church's praise team and the Kingdom Knights. As James and I was gone this weekend, they had the praise team blowout. $870 was raised.
Yeah?
Dunk tank was brought in. Bounce house. Roger was down there cutting hair.
Don't go to him for his fade.
No go.
No fades. Bowl cuts only.
No, I heard he did some. I seen some of his work. He did some pretty good jobs.
Yeah?
He was going to do Pastor Baker, but I don't think Baker would get in the chair.
I don't think Baker's got enough hair. Come on, let's keep it all the way real.
Shout out to Nicole Lau with her paparazzi sales, because all the paparazzi she sold.
Isn't it low?
I don't care. She knows what I'm talking about. With all the paparazzi she sold, she donated a portion of that money to the Praise Team Blowout. So thank you for all of you guys that was involved in that and made that happen this weekend.
Shout out to Brian Crawford over at Conspiracy Tattoo in Kent for sponsoring this month's show of Hope from Ohio. We do have a raffle going on. Tickets are $5 a piece for a chance to win a $100 gift certificate for a tattoo.
I'm getting it.
You better just give me $100 now.
Come on, man.
No, can't do it. Come on.
Remember the first raffle we did?
You ain't even allowed to be in raffles.
No. Remember the first raffle we did?
No.
Cut the funnies. What was we was raffling something off, and your daughter is the one that picked the ticket.
I don't know.
What did we raffle off? God, we're getting old.
No, you're getting old.
Was we raffling off a t-shirt or a hoodie? Because Bailey is the one that pulled the ticket. We pulled the ticket from your box, from your bucket at the house. You guys did it live, and Bailey pulled the ticket.
Who won it?
It was one of you guys. I can't remember what it was now. I'm gonna have to go back to my Facebook and.
I know. I remember we won that iPod.
Yeah.
Or iPad.
Yeah.
From Frank Morgan.
Rem 1.
No, it wasn't a motorcycle, Carl. I wish I would have won that one.
Dang, I'm trying to think.
What did we raffle off?
Hold on here, guys. We got a caller.
Where's it from? Okay. You're on the air with Hope from Ohio.
Am I really?
You are. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
How are you?
Good. Don't let Garner talk over you. Turn her volume up.
I just want you to tell a story about James chicken catching this weekend.
Oh, that was amazing, wasn't it? I don't really. The girls wanted him to catch a chicken, and he did the best he could. I don't think he got one. Did you get one?
That's what I heard.
No.
No, you didn't, right?
No. No.
I was trying to be a good friend there.
Well, if you were really a good friend, you wouldn't co-sign my BS.
You're right. No, I really didn't remember. I have a touch of dementia.
And that's because you're old.
Yeah, it is. And I know that Bailey was catching double chicken at one point.
Yeah, Bailey had 2 chickens upside down in a trance, both of them.
Oh, I can see her doing it too.
So,
It was awesome.
hey, we were talking about our trip to Tennessee, or my family's trip to Tennessee this weekend, and about the meeting after the meeting in the hotel room with James.
Right?
What was your take on it? Why don't you just tell us how you felt this weekend from it? Because if I'm correct, this is your first time meeting James, right?
It was my first time meeting him face to face, yes. It was an absolutely amazing weekend. It was very spiritual, and it was different, and it was real fellowship. It was so. There really are no words to describe how it was, or whatever. I know that for the first 10 minutes of worship, I bawled my eyes out, and I looked at James Payne, and I said, "Don't you dare tell anybody about this." But it was very blessed. My thing with people is a handshake, and when you look them in their eyes. And when I looked James Matthews in his eyes, I saw a different breed of human being. And from that point, I believed in everything he's doing. So it was very powerful. It was good. The kids were all very good, and we just have to do it again. And yeah, Garner needs to come out there too, or out here, or whatever.
I wish I wasn't in Texas, because we'd have been right there with you guys. Most
that would have
definitely.
been awesome. You gotta do it. There's no reason not to,
Amen.
Yeah.
You know Aaron's coming up here on the 15th, aren't you, Aaron?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna quote you. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I don't even want to say that. I'm just we'll see. See what happens.
Yeah. She'll also be in Kentucky the weekend before that at the Blameless Children.
Yeah, the Blameless Children. I'll be there.
Hey, so if you're coming up here for the 15th, you might as well just come up. You might as well just come up like on the 14th, that Friday night. You could do our show, stay out at James and Marcia's, and then just go to what you got to do on the 15th.
Yeah, you're right.
Nothing like peer pressure.
Yeah, I can't do it. What do you say to that? Yeah, I should. I would like to do that.
I don't have any farms you can hang out in, but you can come ride in my new pickup truck.
Right?
You can't chase no chickens, but you can chase his dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got dogs too. She's got bullies.
Listen.
Many dogs. 9 American bullies.
How many?
9.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't say that with pride or a sense of accomplishment or anything. I just say I have 9. It's a lot of work.
I thought you were saying no at first.
What?
No, 9, no.
Right, no, I actually have 9 American bullies, and then we have a vagrant dog who just showed up at the property like 2 weeks after we got it, and the dog was outside, and James was outside, and he was calling me, and I came out there, and he's like, "Look," and I'm like, "Oh, you gotta chase him away, and he's like, "Well, look at him," and he looked like he's just this sweet dog. And,
He looked like you,
I'm
Gardner.
like, all right. I said, just don't feed him. Just don't feed him. He's like, all right. So, he looked at me and he said, well, you chase him away. And that's when I said, all right, just don't feed that point, he became,
What's that dog's name?
his name is Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Yeah,
Hey,
he looks like a biscuit.
Is that my friend James in the background?
It is. It's James. I've got you on the headset, though.
Yeah?
So.
You mean he's not out working on the truck?
No, it is James' birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Well, why didn't we know that?
Because you're not paying attention, James Kane. I don't know. You better get it together.
You need to put us on speaker so we can sing to him.
Are you gonna do it?
I will.
All right, you ready?
Let me know when.
When?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear James. Happy birthday to you.
Bravo!
That's my dude. How are you, James?
I'm good, man. Blessed.
Blessed and highly favored.
What are you doing?
I'm good. Are you guys going out to dinner? Are you out to dinner?
We're motivating in that direction. We've got a couple of errands that we have to do first. I got to pick up some parts from a John Deere lawn tractor.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's my pastime. When I'm home, I like to run that lawn tractor, man. It's my place of peace.
So
I have a bad spindle.
oh boy.
My spindle so I can do my range work.
So, James, what was your take on this weekend that just went by?
It was wonderful. It was a blessing. It was an honor and a blessing to meet you and your family and spend time with you guys and to take part in meeting up with James Matthews was an honor and a blessing as well. I met a very true human being there,
Amen.
Him and you, and your wife Marcia, and your wonderful, pleasant family. And I felt it was a wonderful, overwhelming, blessed feeling that I really haven't had in a long time, that came from spending genuine time with genuine people in a good fellowship fashion.
I
It
was
was awesome.
I was a little pushy with you. I made him drive to Walmart.
I can't hear him either.
I said I was a little pushy because I made you drive to Walmart. I just volunteered him to drive a
He
couple
liked
times.
Yeah. No, it was across the street, man. It was no big deal.
Walmart.
And you bought me my coffee and my grape seltzer water.
I just couldn't remember when you went to Walmart. How about that? You just gave to me, though. I remember.
All right, James, I got a question for you.
Got a question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
How did you get this cheapo to buy you something? He makes me drive all the time and I don't get gas money.
When we got to the register, I just looked the other way and was scratching my head so he'd pick up the tab, you know?
There you go. There you go. He tells me all the time I forgot my wallet at home.
That's it. You apparently just have to pretend you're not looking or something like that. It works.
It does. Forced my hand over there.
What?
I forced his hand.
Oh, yeah, right.
You should have seen.
I'm going to take
I had
you
to.
off speaker.
Okay. I had to run up to the
God
self.
bless you, brother.
God bless you too, James. Love you
Happy
lots,
birthday.
man.
Thank you.
I ran up to the self checkout to ring a couple of my items and
Yeah.
his items so I could just get it in. He was so
He
mad.
makes me very angry.
Oh.
He makes me very angry.
Who was very angry?
Me, I said something, and James Matthews kind of like, I think I kind of blew him away when I said it. Something about, I don't know, probably something violent. But it was pretty funny. So I was surrounded by 3 Jameses. That was quite interesting. We have a lot of Jameses.
Absolutely.
James is a very good biblical name.
It is, but there are so many Jameses. I don't even feel right saying Jameses, but
There's so many James.
There's so many James.
It's like deer. You don't say deers, you say deer.
Yeah, and you retch out.
Hey.
Retched out.
Hey. She's making fun of me.
Alright, before I ruin the show, I'm going to hang up.
You ain't running the show.
Alright, thank you, Aaron.
So we can schedule you in on the 14th, right?
Don't pressure me. I'm thinking
Quit speaking in tongues over there. I'm gonna.
Yeah. I'll get back to you on that.
Alright,
It's
Aaron.
no, and it's not a yes.
Bye, Aaron. Love you lots.
Bye.
Bye.
That was our friend Erin Quinlan from Tennessee with her husband, the birthday boy James.
You know, they're funny people, man. They're super funny. Super, super funny. So, it wasn't until, I don't know, a month ago, something like that I seen a picture of James, because I never knew what James looked like.
Right.
He's a big guy.
Listen, you gotta remember, Tennessee, truck driver.
He's not from Tennessee, he's from New York.
But I'm just saying, you think...
Not big that way. Yeah. I was like, is this guy really carrying a gun? Like, I ain't even allowed around these. Can I go shoot that? They wouldn't let me.
You was out on a farm and you didn't get to shoot a gun?
No, my wife wouldn't let me, and the kids were like, no, you'll go to prison. And I was like, vacation.
They were probably afraid you was going to shoot them.
Well, about that. Let's talk about that first. It was a good time, though. It really was. I didn't mean to pressure Erin Quinlan, but I know she's going to show up because I have faith. I'm speaking life into it.
Amen.
On the 14th, Erin Quinlan will be at KRMA Studios here in wonderful Kent, Ohio. So, tonight, like I said, it's just me and Garner. That's what it is. You guys want to talk? We're going to do a free forum for about the next 15 minutes. And we'll see where that goes.
You know, it's funny. I've been watching my posts on Facebook and everything that we've done together. All these posts keep coming up. You know, this time last year we was in Chicago, Illinois. Stop correcting me, James Kane.
Just like it ain't deer.
Shut up.
It's deer, not deers. It's Illinois, not Illinois.
It's whatever I call it.
And then we say like this to Aaron when we get off the phone. You always got to go like this here. Bye! And just hold it to be super annoying.
She's going to throw punch you.
Oh, Aaron. The feeling's mutual.
Yeah, but we was up at Moody Bible College last year at this time. And it just, stuff we've done.
You know, I keep seeing so much. Like, just looking back, I got a steel trap up here.
Right.
And I started thinking back about everything that's happened. Like, just from 2017, 2 years. The last 2 years, everything that's happened up to this point has just been Holy Spirit anointed is what I'm going to call it. Even the trials, the tribulations, the separations, the reconciliations, whatever it may be, trusting the plan, trusting the process, knowing that the glory is going to go out to God is where it is at. Because God will do so much It's so little. Like, humble, grateful. Last week, I did something I've never done in my life.
What's that?
Buy a new vehicle in my own name.
There you go.
Get a loan for a new vehicle in my name. Yeah.
It's a nice truck. Nice truck.
It's an alright truck. My wife won't let me put a plow on it.
Stop crying, dude.
She said, "You gotta take this thing off the front of my truck." She took my old truck. And I was like, "No, can't take it off." She's like, "Take it off." I was like, "If I take it off there, I'm putting it on mine." She goes, "No, leave it on."
Marsha, don't let him bully you.
Man, it's a plow. Like, I don't want to have to take it off to reset it.
Yeah, but you know what? Listen.
Listen, Linda.
Listen.
Listen.
Keep the plow on the truck you got it on.
For 1 year.
And keep the blue truck something nice for the family and you to go.
No.
I'm going to cut you.
Look, man, a truck needs to make money. If it ain't making me money, it's costing me money, right?
Got a point?
Are you going to let somebody live in your house and not pay rent?
Heck no.
You see? You feel me?
Man, cut it. That's right, Kelly. Tell him to quit crying.
That's the way I got to look at it. Like, I'm not going to drive it in the wintertime. My wife will.
And your wife will be safe. I won't have to go with you down dark roads and get her out of ditches no more.
That was 2 years ago.
It doesn't matter. Still.
2 years ago. And that's because she don't know how to drive. Just joking. Yes, I'm whining.
One of the things that the post had come up was first quake at the lake.
Oh, man.
And
Grateful.
Randy.
Oh, the pizza?
Randy Clark.
Yeah.
Randy Clark is what got me started out here at Karma, and he's no longer with us, but we know he's up in heaven watching us. But that pizza eating contest,
Where he was hiding the pizzas.
man, that was crazy.
You still owe a car wash.
I just what I said, and that's what I did. I tagged Pastor Brett and Jaden. Said I think I still owe a car wash for this. I said, even though I beat you, Jaden, I think I still owe you a car wash. It's it's just amazing what God's done in our lives in the last 2 years.
Right, and I can't say it any less. It's God doing through it all. Like, I can't. No credit. Like,
None.
yeah. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm where I need to be, right?
I ain't where I was.
I was, but I ain't no more. I got this darn splinter that's got a bump in my finger. See it? Looks like a blister.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I just came straight from work today.
I work today.
Look, man.
No. I got paid to work today. I work today, so you're not allowed.
You did not work today.
I got paid to sit on my butt.
You did not work today.
Yeah.
You got to sit there and watch other people work around you.
But it was so cool.
Yeah?
Those guys, they bust their butts. Just that whole situation, just the last 3 days, to see God involved. To see God involved was just amazing. You know, because you see people come out and are irate and irritated, and they're going to do this and they're going to do that. And then when the situation happens, God takes over, and it's a bunch of people sitting around praying and just loving on them.
Oh, absolutely.
It just blows my mind, dude. Blows my mind.
So this guy gets back from Texas, and he just can't make any time for me. He's got time for everybody else.
Man, cut it.
I even stopped out at his house and he wasn't there.
I was trying to make it home.
Oh.
You're the one that couldn't hold on and go to Walmart 5 minutes later. Walmart's open 24 hours.
My time is valuable.
Marcia and the kids wanted to stay and see me. James says, no, we gotta go home.
Bailey had to get to bed.
I know that.
But, you know, what about the other days? 'Cause that was just yesterday. What about Wednesday? What'd you do Wednesday? What'd you do Tuesday?
What did I do Wednesday?
I don't know. What did you do?
I was home on Wednesday.
What?
I was home on Wednesday.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yes, you would. I talked to you. Ooh.
You did not.
Marcia Kane, when he gets home, beating.
Garner's over here telling whoppers. Telling whoppers.
Tuesday I was on the plane. So I got home and I just sit at the house.
Yeah. I know. My phone didn't ring. I'll call you when we touch down.
We talked, Wiener.
No, we did not. You're thinking about all your other friends.
What a wiener.
You two are so cute together. Kelly, this is my brother. He's my little big brother.
Let's see, you're killing me. I know we talked.
No. Nope. I had to find out on Facebook he landed.
Oh, Wednesday you was going to dinner or something, wasn't you?
That was last night.
Why didn't we hook up Wednesday night?
Because you had the Knights meeting.
No, I didn't know. We didn't go the night thing. Now I know why we didn't hook up Wednesday. Wednesday we was in Worcester. Matt got her pinned for nursing, for LPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Phone still didn't ring. So, a lot of you guys know that I text people every morning. My phone doesn't go off unless it sends one first.
Oh, you are a liar and a fat mouth.
Oh, yeah?
I text you back every day.
Say that again.
Liar and a fat mouth.
Keep going.
I text you back every day.
There it is. Back up
You better
three.
check your phone.
Back up three words. I text you back.
That's 4. You said 3 words.
Text you back.
Oh, me and you are.
Sorry, Garner. I still love you, man. You don't have to cry over there, you big teddy bear. I'm just razzing you. I ain't seen you for a week.
What do we got going on
When?
next couple weeks?
June 8th, Blameless Children down in Kentucky. It's TBD if we're going to be there. June 15th, The Awakening at Living Waters Church in Massillon. June 22nd, Lead Redder Ride in Massillon for the Warriors Project. Our Haley Bug goes to France in June. She'll be gone for a couple weeks.
Oh, you know who we need to call?
Who? No. I know.
Yeah.
It's busy. That's why I didn't RSVP. You know, I want to give a shout out tomorrow. Tim Kraft and Abby Roach will become Mr. and Mrs. Kraft down there in Parkersburg, West Virginia. High on Hope Ministries, going above and beyond and further than before.
Amen.
Sorry we can't be there, brother. We're there with you in spirit and in prayer.
And there's still time to run. Just remember that.
Don't say that. I rebuke that. That's a lie straight from the pit of hell. Maybe, Kelly, maybe. We do have a funeral that day
Yes.
for one of our church members, or not a funeral, a celebration of life. For one of our church members who was with the ministry.
Yeah. He was with the Kingdom Knights Motorcycle Ministry.
You know, me and Gardner poured into this guy about a year ago.
Yeah, it's been a long, rough year.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
And, you know, the end result is the end result. It's not so much about the drinking or drugging. If it doesn't kill you then, it'll just kill you on the backside. And I believe that's what it was from, right?
I'm not sure. It's a good possibility. But the good thing is to know that
He was
we know
saved.
where he's at.
He was saved. Saved. He's up in the throne room with the Father looking down.
Amen. Amen.
Not in pain.
That's it. Yeah, so I know I won't be there. I'd love to go down and see him down there, but
Yeah.
it just ain't no traveling.
Tell me about it, man.
Hoping to get my bike back tomorrow.
Why haven't you got it back yet?
Ain't had time. I honest to God, I haven't. Every time I've thought about going to get it, something pops up.
Yeah.
So I guess God's telling me it's not time to go get it yet.
It's probably because they got to buff out that scratch.
Oh no, I already seen it. I seen the bike Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And, you know, I stopped down at the Hope. And, I'm looking, I'm like, dang, that's a nice bike. Wow, that looks good. I said, whose bike's that? Oh crap, that's my bike. He drove it from the house over there to do what we had to do. And, it was sitting out there with the rest of the bikes. I didn't even realize it was mine. That's bad, ain't it?
I want to try to ride tomorrow, but I don't think it's in the cards.
They say it's supposed to be nice all day until tomorrow evening.
No, I got a full day tomorrow. I got to do some work on a holiday weekend. And I have to take my wife down to down to the prison system to visit somebody.
I think I'm gonna try it. Cassandra, when she gets off at 3, if it's nice out, I'm gonna ride for a while. I guess ride in 2 weeks. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Go to
Speaking in tongues
I'm
again.
telling you.
Hey, what's up, Roger? The no-show Arnie.
Roger Arnie.
Roger
Shake
Dodger.
and shake and shake.
I'm just start calling you Dodge because you always dodge us. No.
Killing me, Raj. Killing me, brother.
We're people now. We don't even get individual names. Roger, I thought we were better than that after our conversations this week. What's up, man? Not feeling the love.
I feel a big steak dinner coming.
Thank you, Sarah. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend. Good holiday, Sarah.
All right, go ahead, play a song.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
Oh, man.
That first sorry wasn't for us. First sorry wasn't for us.
Who?
Roger.
Why?
He just apologized.
It all started with a need to escape. I hated myself and my head would just race. Started smoking.
Why has he got to go to first, James?
Tired of my value being a
Why is James first, Roger?
How could you place or embrace my fate without
Man.
understanding.
Man.
Maybe I should call them flaws, cause each one was the number one cause. Every fight took
Roger, we'll reschedule you. Don't worry, buddy. I love you lots, man. Newfound respect.
But it probably wouldn't even matter
Me and him
because I
talked a
still
couple
wouldn't
times
be
this week.
understood. I just wish that I never was. They said it's gonna come up, but it never does. Here I am right here in these metal cups. I became the monster I said I was.
Hey, Roger, is that pool going to be open for Monday? Janelle, you better get him on it. I'm coming out Monday to swim. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady.
None of this really concerns you. You're giving me cold love like it burns you. When I've gone my whole life without ever feeling like you're someone I can turn to. I'm not even trying to give you the blame. Honestly, it's just my problem. Who's fault could it be if I had the ladder and still I climbed to the bottom? It started back with them pills, and I was running away from that sickness. If I couldn't afford it, then should've just started somehow. I just gotta fix this. I know I need help, but I don't wanna hear anybody laugh. On one hand, I want it to be over, but on the other hand, I wanna rehab. I'm so unsteady.
Was your comments frozen?
No. Is yours?
My comments wasn't froze, but the like little thumbs up and all that.
Oh yeah, they do those. She's working on it now, Roger? That's crazy. I'll be out to swim tonight. So,
Hey guys, welcome back to Hope from Ohio Friday night. James and Garner sitting in here just
chopping it up.
having a night. We needed this.
I need some sleep.
You don't need no sleep. You get enough sleep when you die.
How do you know? Have you ever died before?
No, but that's what I've been told.
Have they ever died before?
They might have.
Oh, that's... Come on, Gardner. Get up and dance.
Listen here, Bud Jam.
Send Gardner a photo. Send Gardner a photo.
Hey, you guys are killing me.
Gardner don't even know how to work his phone half the time.
I know.
Got a fire going?
Oh, fire going, pool being clean.
We're on our way. Steak's on you, Raj.
Hey, Roger, won't you
Wake
give
at the Lake 3, June 1st at Craftsman Park.
Roger, won't you give us a call in here at the studio? 330-673-2428.
Roger.
Roger Arnie.
Paging Mr. Arnie. Mr. Arnie.
Oh, man.
Roger. The tip tank. What's a tip tank? Door jam?
Who's getting the tip tank?
Door jam? You're too tall. He just...
You would just stand up. This is my bathtub.
Arnie. Here, I'll type it for you, Arnie.
330-673.
Chat.
2428.
Chat. 673 chat. You'll be there blessing the bikes, or is the whole ministry going to be there, CMA? Carl? Paging Mr. Arnie.
It's Mrs. Arnie.
Oh! Ooh! Sorry! I gotta go! Sorry!
I'm glad I didn't say nothing stupid, Janelle.
Good morning. Good evening, Janelle.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
If I was any better, I'd be holding your wallet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
You want to trade plastic for plastic? See who can win?
I don't like those games.
Yeah.
so what time are we getting together on Monday?
What's Monday?
Well, Roger just invited all of us out for a cookout.
Oh,
He just did it on Facebook.
you tell me.
I said, is the pool going to be ready for Monday because we're coming out to cook out swim? And he said, you're getting it ready now.
Oh, I'm trying. It's pretty green.
It's all right, Roger better get to work on it.
Just shock it.
It's so gross because the cover blew off halfway through the winter. So we got I found a bread bag in there. There was a piece of soffit that had blown in there. The sleeves.
Just shock it. Have Roger hold an extension cord in his hand and jump in.
Yes.
You guys have to come videotape it if we're gonna do that.
All right.
I'm selling tickets for admission.
So let me ask you this question.
Yes.
So from now on, when I schedule Divine Management and Ohio Sober Living onto our show, do I need to call you, that way you can crack the whip and make sure they're here?
Yes, absolutely. I try to be his live calendar because he halfway mentions things sometimes, but he'll stop mid-sentence, and then we have an argument over whether or not he actually told me or not. So if you need him to do something, just let me know.
Amen.
Hey, Janelle, just let Roger know that next time we schedule him for the show, he's got to put a $200 deposit down. Refundable when he shows up.
He still won't remember.
Oh, man.
He's stealing the phone from me now.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Bye, Janelle.
Love you, Janelle.
So, bye. Love you guys.
Gentlemen, whatever she said was a lie. I am not a crook.
Oh,
Hey, Roger,
Yes, sir.
next time we schedule you, I'm going to need a $200 cash deposit.
per a visitor. So that would be $400.
Refundable at show.
Yeah, well, hey, tell Garner, your partner in crime there, I said don't make it last minute.
3 days is not last minute, sir.
Hey, you know what, with the cops being at the house,
Hold on.
trying to take care of all that stuff.
Hey, Roger, are you ready for this one? I didn't find out about you guys being on the show until yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, and he had to tell me as soon as you had confirmed it, so I didn't find out till yesterday.
Man, you guys got me making me think I'm losing my mind. It was Wednesday when we talked.
Well, that's because you've been wearing my shoes a little bit. I've been keeping you a little busy there.
Hey,
Yeah.
since you're talking about sidekicks, you better call your sidekick that was down in Massillon tonight
Yeah.
and tell him he better bought enough shirts for all of us.
I feel he better have brought one for me at least.
Man, how come the fat guys are always left out, dude?
Talk about yourself. Me and Roger wear the same size.
Well, because 5X is super expensive.
So what, I'm not worth it?
Ooh, are you trying to
Dude,
determine his value?
I'm done talking. You put your wife back on the phone.
Are you kidding me? Did I not go out and order an extra shirt for you for the Racks for Recovery?
You did. But I've been trying to get this Divine Management shirt so I could, wear it on the show. But I can't get your cheap.
You were on the polo.
Yeah, we was gonna both wear polos, but We can't get them, so.
Well, listen. The logo has been made, so all we got to do is just pick out your shirt. Even if you just want one and get it ordered.
Oh, I see. That's how I do it. Don't talk to your wife. Just tell you I want to wear it on the show, then I'll get it.
Oh, you don't even have to wear it on the show. You can wear it to bed.
That's kind of scary, Roger.
It's nothing better than a
You
dry
guys are
fit.
killing me. Oh, man. So,
He reminds me of Cousin Eddie off vacation sometimes when I go to Gardner's house. Pooper's full!
So, question for you.
Yeah.
So we bring out some meat on Monday. You're cooking, right?
No,
It,
hold on. I was just told that Roger was supplying everything.
I know you. We can scroll back through the things. He invited us out, but you know that's the.
I'll bring
hold
us.
on, gentlemen.
I'll bring
I gotta do what all gentlemen must do in this situation. Hey babe, do you have anything going on Monday? Cook out and possibly a pool party. Oh.
I'll bring some steaks, Roger. We can cook out. I don't
Maybe
know.
bring a fishing pole. I mean, the Loch Ness Monster might be in there.
I don't know if the wife's working, but me and the kids will be out.
I won't. It's my day of rest. I'm taking Memorial Day this year, and I ain't doing nothing. I'm seriously. It's gonna be my day off. It's gonna be the only day that I'm not allowed to work. That, you know, my boss said no working Monday. He didn't even want me to work tomorrow, but I got some irons in the fire I gotta clear out.
What about Sunday?
What about Sundays?
We can do a Sunday.
No, I thought Sunday was the day of rest.
Well, the Sabbath, which is the 7th day. But nobody really knows when the Sabbath was. Because it wasn't until me and made calendar that they started tracking days. I'm sure we could find out.
My mama said that
Sunday's the day of the Lord. Every day is the day of the Lord.
Amen.
My Sundays are busy, man. Between going to church and the Warriors Project and listening to my wife yell at me for everything that I didn't complete during the week. Sundays get busy for me real quick. Real quick.
Oh, goodness. So, you want some glorification to the Lord, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Let me tell you the story about what happened here a couple nights ago.
A little bit, but we didn't get into much.
No, Garner don't tell me anything, Roger. Ever since he's been back from Texas, he hasn't talked to me.
It's his fault.
For your listeners out here, here's a very, very good lesson. So, let's see, night before last, I believe it was, I have a house, or well, Divine Management has a house that we had purchased, that we did the Rex for Recovery. That's going to be a sober living house. And so we're in the process of raising funds. Well, when we went over there once, there was a squatter staying in the house. His name is Billy. And so we talked to Billy that night and told Billy, listen, you know what? This was the winter time. So I told him, I said, okay, you can stay here. I don't want to throw you out on the street where because I asked him where he was going to go. And he said, well, I'll probably go stay under a bridge for a day or two, but I'll find somewhere else to go. And I'm like, well, somewhere else means somebody else's house. So there's no heat or anything in the house, but at least it was warm shelter. So my sidekick, later on that night, went back home, got him some blankets and pillows and stuff, and took it over to him so he could keep warm. So now we're in the month of May. This was probably December. I got a phone call the night before last from the Akron Police Department, and they're over at the house. asking if these people are supposed to be staying there. I said, what do you mean people? Well, there were 6 people staying there, and one of the rules that we had set forth was don't let anybody else in here, just you, and we'll get this taken care of. So, needless to say, the flesh takes over, and you immediately start thinking, okay, now I have a problem that I have to deal with. It's 10:30 at night. I don't want to be dealing with this problem. And to me, that's going to be most anybody's response.
Right.
So I hightail it, I pick up my sidekick, and we're singing Bad Boys on the way there, you know, and we get over there, and it's, you know, we're irritated, we don't know exactly what's going on, we know we got a letter from the city saying they want to shut us down, and so the car 17 from the Akron Police Department. I don't remember the gentleman's name, but they were amazing. They said, listen, we get it, what you're doing, and we're here to help you. So, and instead of a bad situation getting bad and escalating, they showed up again. We were able to love on a few of the people, so where I was angry and I went into a flesh moment and I was just disappointed with the whole wasting my time. Oh, when you think you have a plan, God's got one that's going to be even better for you.
Absolutely.
So we were able to love on them. We were able to pray with 2 of them, and we were able to send 2 of them. 2 of them said that they would go to treatment. There was drug paraphernalia in the house. They were doing methamphetamines and whatever else.
Right.
But, you know, big shout out Mr. Garner and Mr. Bill. Much love and support there on that. They were able to come in with experience when it comes to that and kind of rectify the situation and save the day. So, where I was upset because, you know, I'm thinking, okay, now what problems is this going to cause me? Well, not only were we able to love on those people, not only were we able to get them to agree, Billy, Mr. Billy, did go to treatment. He's going to be gone for 90 days, and when he gets out, he needs to come see us. We're going to try to get him some employment, possibly some housing, and keep him moving on his path. So that was a win. But I still didn't look at it that way. I was still frustrated with the city coming in and saying, oh, we're gonna shut you down. So the first thing that goes through my mind is, forget this whole thing, I'm done with it. And I'm like, I'll just have another investor pick up the house and I'll just sell it, and we'll just keep going. Well, God wasn't done there. He wasn't done yet. So the following day, with under 12 hours of this event happening, I got a call from one of my investors saying, hey, I'm coming over Monday with a check for $16,000 to get that thing renovated and keep it a sober living facility.
Amen.
That is awesome.
Where I thought, oh, now I have a problem, now I have something to deal with, I don't want to mess with this, it was basically God just kicking me in my butt and said, now it's your time to get up and do something. You've been stagnant long enough. So he was his plan to keep me moving forward. And as frustrated as I was, and, you know, everything is going according to his plan and not mine.
Amen.
So that's the story. And as far as I know, Billy's still doing good in treatment. And the other guy, we're still working on him. He didn't go, but we're going to continue to work on him. And, you know, and see if we can't get him in treatment. But, I mean, through the whole process, the whole neighborhood, and Garner can testify to this because, you know, he's kind of taking point and just kind of sitting around and, well, I shouldn't say sitting.
Well, that's what I did.
Yeah. But just, you know, facilitating with, you know, watching and helping with the, you know, the redemption of this place.
So we did a little PR work today, and as we were sitting there, the neighbors across the street is the old folks home. Used to be the school there on the boulevard. They made it into senior citizen living, and the house next door, and they're just happy that there's not going to be the issues there, you know, and it's good that the neighborhood is going to back it, and you know they know what's going on.
Yeah, I do feel responsible, and you know, for them to having to deal with that's to begin with. But you know, that's why when things start to get out of hand and you expected somebody else to do something for you, well, you know, you can't necessarily trust in them. Their schedule's full, or they forget about you, or there's no compensation in it for them. Whatever the case may be, well, you know, God still has your back.
Amen.
And without hesitation, the day that the notice was put on the door, you know, the day after the notices were mailed out, it could have gone to the point where I didn't even see the notice, and we could have ended up losing that house. And then got smacked with a ton of fines.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, if you want to check out the guys in action, go to the Ohio Sober Living Network Facebook page. There's a short, almost short little video on there of what they were doing, the progress they made. They were probably halfway through getting that stuff out of there and getting it cleaned up.
Amen.
But you can see, you know, the mess that has been caused. Now, you know, I understand the situation with Billy, and he was just trying to do what we were doing for him, and was to help other people out, but those other people took advantage.
Yes.
So, thankfully, he's going to get his walk right. Maybe get his walk right with the Lord. And you know, get the help that he needs so he can be the best possible him he can be. You know, there's a gift for everybody, and these people that are going to treatment, you know, a lot of them that we talk to think, well, you know, I mean, prime example is, you know, Bill's been going over and he sat down with a lady and she's like, well, you know, I have nothing to work for. Well, you have children, you know, so that's something to work for. Or if you had goals when you were a kid, that's something to work for.
Amen.
So never give up and stop believing on yourself or in yourself, because God never stopped believing in you.
Amen.
So, yeah, sorry to make a long story short.
No, you're good.
Hey, I was short.
I mean, a short story long.
Yeah, there we go.
Why don't you tell us the name of those companies you're working with right now?
What's that?
What's the name of the companies you got going right now?
Oh, okay. So we got Divine Management Group, real estate investment company. And then we have Roast by Divine. So that one is just recently created to kind of help, you know, people that don't have employment or something, or are in tough situations, to go out and try to help them find jobs either with different contractors or working with us. So far that the employment is not really steady, but it's going to get there. We're going to keep grinding to make sure that, you know, that stays an available option. All based on W-2s. So it's a very, very new company, but you know, our process for this is you know, to eventually become a full-blown company where we can offer medical benefits and paid vacations. But I don't want to speak out of line because I can't promise nothing. You know, I can only tell you what my vision is.
Amen.
I'm gonna need I'm gonna need to be put on that payroll just as a consultant.
You know, Lord willing, that'll all happen. And then Ohio Sober Living Network. Rob is back in action. We have some really good stuff cooking, and we always do.
Well, let's hold off on what we got going with Ohio Sober Living Network. Let's not let it out the bag yet.
Okay.
I want to get you guys in here live on the show and get that done that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you might not have a partner after tomorrow. Because if he ain't got a t-shirt, I'm breaking his legs.
Facts.
Hey, as long as you got his fingers, he's good. He works the keyboard and the cell phone very well.
He already got my hoodie. So now he's got a t-shirt. You got to remember, us Hope from Ohio guys are pretty big.
I'll snatch it right off his back. It'll fit me. That looks like my size. That's my chain, Craig.
That's my hoodie, punk.
All right, cousin, we love you. And we'll be talking to you this weekend, man.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, just, all I can say is and one last comment, all the people listening, just stay true to yourself and God will stay true to you. Focus on the Lord and the blessings that He gives you. It may not be exactly what you want, and it may not be exactly what you need at that time, but there's nobody that knows you better than the Father, and He's going to give you what He knows you need right now.
Amen.
So, all right, gentlemen. Love you.
Love you, buddy.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man.
Bye.
Wow. Not a bad show for our guest not showing up, huh? All right, guys, we're going to go into our close down mode, where we give thanks. We're going to pray out, and I want to thank all you guys for tuning in with us tonight and just listening to James and I about what we have going on, what's been going on. I want to thank God for just giving us the opportunity to come out here and do this every Friday night. My beautiful wife, my family, our church, our pastoral staff, KRMA Radio for giving us the opportunity of coming back. So tune in to us next week. Guest to be determined.
Yes.
And we love you guys.
All right, guys. I want to take this time to thank God for saving a dirty wretch like me. Seriously, I am grateful. Abba Father, I am grateful. I thank my wife and family for affording me this opportunity to come out here on a Friday night and loving and supporting me through it all. I want to thank the pastoral staff at the church. We are grateful and we praise you. I want to thank the owners here at KRMARadio.com. That's KRMA Radio LLC. I want to thank you guys, because without you there would be no us. For that we are grateful. And I don't know where you stand with your walk with the Lord, but it just takes a prayer of faith followed by some action. If you confess with your mouth that you want Jesus as your personal Savior, you can have it. It doesn't have to be a long drawn out prayer. You just have to believe it. All you got to do is pray, God, please help me. Help me be the person that you want me to be. I believe that your Son died for my sins. The best I know how, I will follow you. If you prayed that for the first time, let somebody know. Go share the good news of what you're about to receive. Right now I'd like to pray for our leadership in this country. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to your throne room boldly, as you've called us to do. We want to lift up our president, our senators, our congressmen, our world leaders. Lord Father, take them from a stony heart to a fleshy heart, and let them see your love and kindness and mercy and grateful. We want to lift up our local leaders from the the governor all the way down to the little at-large councilman. We ask that you give them guidance and you give them peace through it all, and let them know that it is you. I want to lift up James Matthews out on his bicycle ride right now. Lord Father, touch him. Touch him in a mighty way. Give him the peace and the serenity, and give him a spoken word from you in your voice, Lord Father. We want to praise you and thank you for all that you do. In your Son's name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We love you. Have a good night.
We are off air.
No, we are not. I'm trying to get there, though.
I mean, we're still live, but we're off air.
Oh, yeah. My phone's shot. Waiting for it to- Might do a hard shutdown on everything. I'm gonna close it out and reopen the program.
With the camera?
Yeah. It's just outdated, man. I mean, it's good stuff, but it just, I'm grateful.
Absolutely.
That's all I'll say is I'm grateful.